We'll be good, man. We just gonna run this thing, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get it done.
Look like a Ninja Turtle. You know what I'm saying?
Donatello without the bandana. He's the greatest of all time. Greatest action hero of all time.
Ooh, Donatello?
Donatello. More important, he's more pivotal to the community than Arnold Schwarzenegger in Last Action Hero. You feel me?
Donatello?
Donatello.
It wouldn't be no movie without Michelangelo.
Donatello.
Okay. That's how you feel.
Okay.
Donatello.
Well,
Great.
y'all with me?
Sir, we here.
Welcome back to the MVP.
Man's You Podcast, baby.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I don't know if you see us here today. We back here for another week. But we look a little maybe tired, but we're not tired. We're tired from anticipation. Tonight at 11:00 Central Standard Time.
I don't know what time for Book. What time for you, Book?
Niggas, what time is it now? 11 for y'all. 7 a.m. 7 a.m.
So around that time, NBA 2K20 comes out.
Yes, sir.
So we are sacrificing right now to give you a podcast. Today is Wednesday. It's Wednesday 11. We know it comes out on Sunday. So if anything happens between Wednesday and Sunday, too bad. It's 2K time. You know what I'm saying? So hey, we giving y'all what we gonna give y'all. You know what I'm saying? Book, you got anything to say, man? You looking like
Hey, it took me. I started my download for my time. It was Wednesday after work. Got home. I started downloading. My shit wasn't ready till Thursday about 2 p.m. Okay? I'm not fucking with nobody. I'm ready for my goddamn game. I'm ready to go. You know what I'm talking about? I'm ready to go. Nigga, I couldn't even sleep last night. Like a kid wait for Christmas. Like, for the first day of school, like, I'm so excited to throw on some new shit. Bro, I'm geeked up.
Am I the only one that dreamed about what I was gonna make?
No.
Man, I want to know what the pie charts is. They said they got more. They said they got more in store.
Hey, you good, Franz. You good with those. You good with those.
On deck. I got some chips downstairs. I'm gonna get my chips. Got me some drink, and I'm gonna be right here. I already got on the energy drink. I'm good all night.
I put my new batteries in last night. Boy, I'm so ready. I am so fucking ready.
Energizers. You know what I'm saying? Ready.
My man.
There we go.
You need
anyway,
buy the charge and play.
Nah. You got to sit too close for that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that.
Well, that's it too close.
I'm good. I just pop out the batteries. You heard me? Pop out batteries on the next one. I bought a big box of them. Hold up.
Okay.
The big box of them. And then I just switch them out as need be. So I'm good.
I ain't bought a battery in a while, man. I just charge that mug up and play. So
I got to charge it too, Greg, but I just don't trust it sometimes. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I trust mine.
I just can't trust it sometimes.
Anyway, I know some of y'all don't play Xbox or PlayStation. Too bad for you. But we do. So
because I'll bust your motherfucking head this year. Well, I ain't going nowhere. I am here. Now. Let me tell everybody, for the last 2 years, I have been elsewhere, okay, when 2Ks come out. And I've always been behind the curve, okay? I had a chance, so I thought I had a chance, but my visa shit was all fucked up. I couldn't go no goddamn where. Otherwise, I'd have been gone again. But I am here this year. There's no excuses. They will not be talking about books suck. I'll get your rating up. This is stuff they don't say on the podcast. Goddamn here when we on the game, because I'm an 87 and these niggas is 93s and 94s and 95s. This year, you're going to eat my dust, okay? You're going to eat my goddamn dust because I'm off today, I'm off tomorrow, I'm off the next day, and the day after that. That's 4 days of play. I'm not playing. I'm playing, but I'm not playing. It's serious this year for me.
You better tell Adrian that.
I'm making one person only. I usually make about 4, 5, 6, 8, 9 of them hoes.
That's definitely not going to happen.
One person, and if I don't like it, oh well. That nigga's going to be on the court with everybody. I ain't doing it this year. I can't afford one nigga.
Well, let's get into it, man. Let's just get into shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Anybody got an inspirational person of the week? Matter of fact, I do. I have 2 inspirational people of the week.
Who you got? Who you got?
And I'm mad because I don't know their last names, but Naomi and Coco.
Tennis?
Yeah, I know it's Coco Golf, and I can't Naomi Osaka, I think is her name.
Osaka, I think it is. Yeah, I think it's Osaka.
I want to shout them out. I meant to shout them out like last week or week before when it happened, when they played each other. And I just love the way they showed camaraderie, the sisterhood, the black girl magic, showing black girls sticking together. And I'm always going to support that till it's over with. You know what I'm saying? So I love that. I love seeing them going over there, her embracing the younger girl, Coco. I just love that whole thing, man. So I want to salute them. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are the inspirational people of the week. Naomi for going up there being the inspirator, the mentor, and going up there telling her how to act. And then Coco for acting like a true professional, energy, and inspiring younger girls younger than her. So that's who my inspirational people of the week are.
No, it's crazy though. Is with Naomi Osaka, like when she beat, I want to say she beat Serena, right? Mm-hmm. And they was booing her because she won, and she was crying. Mm-hmm. And then you see how, you know what, she sees, you know, that was just a fan interaction. Obviously, everybody wants Serena to win. We all want Serena to win and break and get as many titles as possible. But, you know, for her to, you know, come from that, from her first major win and people booing her and her having this emotional breakdown, I don't want to call it a breakdown, but, you know, just being very emotional about it, to having a chance to help, like you said, shape and mold a younger player that's up and coming. You see what I'm saying? It's touching, man. It's moving. You know what I'm saying? I wish more, you know, people in sports would be like that. It's just competition, man. You ain't really got to hate nobody. But, yeah, while you in between them lines, do what you got to do within the legal realms of the rules, you know what I'm saying, to win the game. And at the end, dap it up. Congratulate. That's it, man. Like, there's no need for all this bad blood and animosity. Like, it ain't that serious, man. Y'all getting paid millions of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars to do something that you love. Like,
exactly.
If you lose, guess what? You still rich, bitch. Like, I'm not talking about women. I'm not calling them.
We understand. We got you.
Yeah. So I don't want to get attacked. Yeah, man, like, dude, just think of the blessings that you are fortunate to have, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you took an L, but how do you bounce back? Yeah. So, you know, I that was very dope to see, though.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, that's great, Franz.
I wish more people in the world take that cue. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not even playing sports, just world.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, just quickly, man. Like I said, it really was real nice to see, man, and just to know it was genuine. You know what I'm saying? You could tell, you know, stayed up or nothing like that. You know, she genuinely, you know, wanted to comfort her, you know, and console her, you know, but also let her know, like, hey, like, I beat you, but you got a long way to go, you know, but you in a great position. You know what I'm saying? What, 15 years old, right? Something like that.
So yeah, no, she was young.
Yeah, Coco, and, you know, for
it's
her, you know, doing that, man, it was really great to see. So, shout out to them, salute to them, man.
Yep.
Yeah, man. I want to shout out a city real quick, you know, because we put it on them little young punks back when we was in high school. You know what I'm talking about? We put it on them little young whippersnappers. Niggas was wet behind the ears. They had breast milk Similac on their mouth. Them niggas ain't even had no mustache. They just had that. Just smooth skin. Pflugerville, the sophomore ballers. You're welcome. We helped mold you. You know what I'm talking about? You guys were so upset when we whooped your ass by 47 points that night. You came to Cove. And, you know, we said, hey, man, it's going to be okay. Y'all got some talent. And next year, I wasn't playing because I was hurt. But it did a little something to my boys. I couldn't do nothing for you, though. I couldn't step on the court. My ACL was tore. But, yeah, man, shout out to them. You see how the inspiration, I'm just saying, like, how a tragic loss or something, you know, that impactful can help mold and shape you going forward. So the only one that I remember from that team is Zach. I don't remember nobody else. And I think they was ranked number 17 that year. So, I mean, you're welcome, man. The hunger that we gave you from that, it inspired you to get the gym and get better. You're welcome.
Yeah.
But that's the type of inspiration I'm hoping Naomi has the influence on for Coco. You see what I'm saying? Just keep working at it, and, you know, one day you'll be here, you know? Unfortunately, Pflugerville got there before we could leave. And, yeah, that's that.
I was wondering where you was going with that, but I see you now. You came back around.
Yeah, only we would know because we played. So, you know, it's a personal story. Only we know about them sophomore ballers.
You
Who the fuck is a sophomore baller, bitch? You see the scope? Fuck out of here.
We got a whole bunch of topics, man. I got to touch on this one. And the only reason I'm touching on it is because I'm ignorant to the fact. Okay, and I need y'all to help me with this. Now listen to me as I break this down. Okay, we all accept transgender people in this podcast, correct?
That's correct.
That is correct. Say there is a transgender transgender man, because she was a woman. Now she is a man. She's transitioned into being a man.
And the transition person.
Yeah.
Make it easy because you just all over.
I'm sorry. It's all right. They follow me. You follow me.
All right. I'm with you.
But she was a woman. She transitioned into being a man. Okay. If that man now violates does something that you would normally whoop a man's ass, how do you feel about whooping that transgender man ass because they violate? How do you feel like that? It's been touching on me for a little while, because we had a similar situation that happened, and at first when I heard about it, I was like, that's messed up. You don't touch no woman. But then in my head, I'm like, well, she's a man, and I have to. She's telling me she's a man. She identifies as a man, so I have to call you a man. So if you violate, I'm actually being non-progressive, saying, "Oh, she shouldn't touch a woman." You a man. You should have got your ass whooped if you violated. Am I tripping? Because I'm confused right now. All these rules haven't came out, so I'm confused about where you go from this and how you do. If a man violates, you get handled. You get checked. How do we? Y'all know what I'm saying? Am I wrong for thinking like that, or what? How y'all feel on that, man? I want to know where y'all come on that line from.
Book, I'll let you
go.
He said, "Get Book out the way first."
It's equality for all, man. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? It's equal rights.
Nah,
it's equal rights. It is.
But if a woman violates, you're not gonna put no hands on a woman.
You're not a woman. You a man.
Okay.
So you are what you are choosing to be, what you elect to be, and you have made the choice. Sole discretion, you know, is your prerogative. You have forfeited those rights of woman, and now you have stepped into the realm of man. It's that simple. So, you want to be a man, you can get your ass whooped like a man. It's that simple. For me, I mean, I'm not going to ask you, hey, did you used to be a girl and now you a man? I'm not asking no questions. You step to the plate, you getting swung on, okay? That's it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to let you hit me first because you might be packing a little punch. You might be on some type of steroids. I know y'all take the testosterone and stuff pills. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might be strong. I'll be goddamn. You put your hands on me first and go, you know, I'm not going to sleep. I'm not tired. I'm not tired. What Kevin Hart said, yeah, all type of shit happen when you fall asleep. You know what I'm talking about? Like, no. Negative. Nah, I'm good. So, no. But with that, will I feel bad about it? No, I won't. But what if it was a man that transitioned into a woman? Like, does it go both ways though? You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because you still got man strength, but you just got tits now. So do I ignore the fact, like it's two sides to that. But I feel as though if you was a man and you transition to a woman and you step to me, I have the right to defend myself and still whoop your ass. If you was a female and transition to a man, just because of all the chemicals inside of your body, you might hulk out on me. So I feel obligated to still whoop your ass. So I'm not gender discriminating, clearly. Anybody can get it. Now, if you female, I won't put my hands on you. You know what I'm saying? I just have to kind of like get away. You know what I'm saying? Like back up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna hit you. You know what I'm saying? So the transgender community, I'm sorry, I don't know the proper etiquette for whooping your ass, but I'm saying if either set come to me tripping, if you set tripping out here, I got to defend myself. And rightfully so, okay? And that's what I'm explaining to the officer. Look, officer, I didn't know this female was a man or the man was a female, but I knew the man was a female, so I had to defend myself as if he was a man because he still got man tendencies. And the female, since they take all these chemicals and steroids, I don't know if y'all take steroids. I'm just talking about what I would present to the police officers when they take my statement, okay? And this is how I'm going to get off. So, officer, your honor, whoever's listening, like, I don't know what is inside of their body. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a doctor. I don't know what they giving them, what they shooting them up with, what they shooting in the ass, pause. But I just don't know. I'd rather be safe than sorry. So I have a family. I didn't want to die. I had to protect myself, and I have every right to. So if you transgender, I'm sorry. I'm whooping all ass, okay? I'm whooping all ass. Don't step to me, okay? I don't have time to decipher anything, to figure it out, and be politically correct, okay? That's it.
What you got, Greg?
I mean,
oh y'all. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with what he's saying, man. I mean, you put yourself in that position.
Yeah.
Like, how are we supposed to know if you feeling like a lady that day or you feeling like a man? You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if you're a man that's transitioning to a woman. Well, either way, but especially like if you're a man and you transition into a woman, you was a man first. You know what I'm saying? So now you're a woman, but
it's the other in reverse way.
What you are that matters.
I mean, like either or, it don't matter.
There's
like,
no gray area with this one.
Right. You're right. There isn't. Like I said, you know, Paul's gonna be thrown. Like, yeah.
All right. Check it there.
Let
me revamp that.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me revamp it, Greg, because we talking about how we would react. Okay. Say you out with your lady.
Yeah.
Okay. This transgender pops off. The gender transition man to woman pops off at your wife and is talking real spicy. You gonna let your wife fight a man that's now a woman, or you gonna fight? You know what I'm saying? You gonna protect her, right?
I'm gonna knock that bitch out. I mean,
now vice versa. If it's a female transition person to a man, and they talking crazy to your wife, but what you see is a man talking crazy to your wife or your lady. What you gonna do? You gonna step in and protect your old lady.
Absolutely.
So, like I said, when we can't know what's going on and how you presenting yourself, it is what it is. You got to be prepared to take these hands to the face, to the chest, these knees, to the ribs, all that. I can't help you. You know what I'm talking about? Right. And then we gonna river dance on your fucking face because we don't play that shit around here. You know what I'm talking about? We're gonna river dance.
I think I'm becoming a little different. I just don't, man. I still,
slippery slope.
Especially if I didn't know. If I didn't know and that man violated, I'm gonna have to fight like a man.
Yeah.
But y'all acting like a lot of these transgenders look like men. Some of them don't look like men. Some of them look like women.
But when it come in the heat of the matter, France, they gonna revert back to what they
are,
or what their
origins were.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. So like I mean,
what they are. insensitive of me because what you are.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be insensitive either, but
the origins of your actual sexuality is what
exactly how you came, how God made you when you came to birth. You know what I'm saying? Birth you. You birth you as a man, you're gonna revert back to that. You birth you as a woman, you're gonna revert back to that. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of the hormones and whatever you're taking, it is what it is, man. Like you're putting yourself in that position, as you know, being transgender. You know what I'm saying? So all that smoke you're gonna get is warranted. Like that's how I feel.
Yes. I agree.
When you violate, of course, things happen when you violate. It's just hard for me still to get out my mind, like, because it's just hard to get that out of my mind, man. But I totally agree. If that woman is a man transition, it's kind of hard not to treat her like a man because that's what everybody's telling you to respect him as a man. So if I respect you as a man and you violated another man, I'm gonna put my hands on you.
Exactly.
Now reverse though, if that transgender is a woman, it's hard for me to put my hands on. I can't put my hands on a woman. So you want me to respect you as a woman? I think I'm gonna start using some conflict resolution. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to start talking that thing out. I mean, that's just how I feel that way.
But what if there ain't no talking? What if there ain't no talking? And they bucked up, they spicy with it, and they ready to attack. What, you still trying to talk? Hell no. Okay, and then I paint it like this. All right, so if you are, this is okay for me. This is in the previous scenario is in the unknowing event of how you are. Okay, now if you look manly and you are a woman, I know that you've done what you've done, so I have to react as such.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if unknowingly I have no, that's unknowingly. So knowingly, if I know that this male or female has, had the transition. See, that's why I don't like. It's hard for me. The gender transitioning, procedure or whatever the case is. If I am aware, then if you're a female and you transition into male, I will slap box you. Okay. If you are male transition into a female, you get the beats. This that simple for me. I don't care. That's what I think because I know. All right. So if I know you're a female, but you're not a female. You're a male, but that's what I'm saying. It's slippery. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to say the wrong thing either, but I mean, let's just not let it get to that point where we have to find out.
Yeah, let's not violate.
That's the best way because I don't want to offend. Now, I'm not saying like I'm about to verbally offend nobody. It's just like when you've created, it's not necessarily uncomfortable for me, anything like that. But when there's when you're unsure and you don't know, like let's just not have an answer for it at all. Let's just keep being unsure and just go our merry ways and not fight. Okay. So I would expect people to conduct themselves a little bit more because at the end of the day, if anybody did anything to that community, it would be perceived as a hate crime. That's how it's going to be sold. It's going to be sold as a hate crime, like, oh, you're homophobic, or you know what I'm saying, you gay bashing, or you hate the transgender community, and 9 times out of 10, it ain't that. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how it will be sold to the public and the mass. You know what I'm saying? So,
but see, I'm glad you said that because that's why I said if I did not treat you like I would treat any other man, then you could call me homophobic. But if you violated and I treated you like a man because you are a man, that's what you told me. So I treated you like that. You can't get mad. Yeah. That's why I said the same thing about the woman thing. Because you tell me you're a woman, that's fine. We're gonna have to try some conflict resolution. I'm gonna treat you like how you said. I'm not being homophobic. I don't care about that. You do what you want to. You sleep with who you want to. You dress how you want to. That's on you. Long as me and mine straight, we good. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to be treated like that, and that's how you present yourself to me, then I'm gonna treat you like that. but don't get mad when I treat you how you said you wanted to be treated. You know what I'm saying? So I just think it's a bigger thing with that, because I've seen some cases where it seemed like you wanted to be a man until it was time to be a man, or you wanted to be a woman until it was time to be a woman. So you got to know. I just want to tell everybody, you got to know if you real in that life before you come in there. That's all I want to say. We have no doubt. We don't care what you is, who you say you want to be. That's fine with me. You know what I'm saying? But if you say you that and you violate and they catch you on your violation, you'll be treated like such. I mean, it is what it is. Yeah. I think that's enough of that, man, before we get in trouble or something like that. But
off that, but on that, we're done with the physical. But what about when Chappelle said how he did his joke? Did y'all find that funny?
The one in the car? The one with the car? Did you watch it, Greg?
He was like, what if I was
nah, we was gonna try to watch it this weekend, man.
Greg.
Oh my God, Greg. That was perfect though. Like the whole thing was perfect.
Y'all still can tell me though. I ain't tripping.
Nah, it was something, be able to say it the same.
It was something he did, because he was like, you know how the context behind it is like, he says that the T's hate him. Okay. He said he get along with everybody else. He said they got 20% of the alphabet all to themselves. But he said the ones that he can't get along with, that hate his guts, are the T's. And he was like, well, what if I was a T? But the way he did it was unique, man. I thought that was genius. I'm not even gonna lie. That shit had me dying though. When you see it, Greg, you going,
I'm hearing a lot of great things, man.
Oh, great. It's good.
I gotta watch it, man.
It was.
Before we move off on that though, staying in the same vein, because it's crazy how these things just keep on coming back to back. Have y'all heard about Malik Yoba?
I heard about
that. My man. Not New York Undercover.
Yeah, New York Undercover.
I heard about him.
I don't know if this is necessarily true, because I read what he said. I didn't get it from there, but everybody's saying he likes transgender men.
Yeah, I heard about that.
No, transgender women.
Right.
He likes transgender women.
Yeah.
He said he finds them attractive. That's what he said. He did say, I'm attracted to transgender women.
He said he likes all women. I thought
he said he likes all women.
Yeah.
But the narrative behind it is that now he likes trans women. I don't know if that's perfectly true, and I'm saying that it's allegedly that he likes trans women, because I didn't read that him just perfectly coming out there saying I like trans women.
Either.
But that's what it was like. He said it without saying it. That's how it read. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, until he says it.
Yeah, until he come out and say it, it's hearsay. But it read like
not saying anything.
Huh?
You're better off not saying nothing.
But it was.
I mean, that's the case in a lot of different situations. But at the same time, sometimes people try to say it. So.
If he comes out and says, "No, I didn't say I like transgender women," now you're gonna have issues with that.
Yeah.
Just y'all take it how you want, man. Y'all say what y'all want. If you see me out and you can prove that that's what I like, then that's different. But hearsay, I'm not gonna worry about what you putting down on black and white and stuff getting taken out of context. I can't fight that. But yeah.
See, my whole thing is, I know it was in reference to it was a guy in Florida that was dating a transgender girl, and he ended up killing himself because people was making fun of him about it.
Oh wow!
So I think it was in reference to that, but beyond that, like, what does it matter? Like, I think we didn't got to that point. Like, what does it really matter?
Yeah.
Like who you want to like. I mean, we don't need announcements for all this stuff. I don't make an announcement that I like women. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we need an announcement for everything.
No, but see that you saying something that I've kind of felt, especially lately, man. Just in the sense of having to explain yourself all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, because everybody is so accessible through, social media and different outlets and so on and so forth. Sometimes you don't have to explain yourself to people. Like you do and move how you want to move. And yes, you're gonna get flack, you're gonna get this, you're gonna get that, regardless of what you do. But if you know in your heart it's in the right place, and I get it, like, we as a people and everything like that, you know what I'm saying? Like we should stand up for what we stand up, but you can't please everybody, man. And if you live your life like that, I feel, in my opinion, you're doing yourself and even the people that you may not know a disservice because you're not being true and honest to yourself. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what I'm on, man. Like, I think we all our group really, to be honest with you, we don't care what people think. You know what I'm saying? We do this podcast, we move how we move, and whatever how the chips may fall, whatever. But we know as brothers, we all got each other back, regardless of whatever arguments, whatever fights, we all come back, man. This is 20 years plus. You know what I'm saying? We move how we supposed to move. And honestly, we're an example to honestly, I feel like how other people should move, man. We ain't worry about everybody else. We do our own thing, man. So I don't know. Maybe that was a segment to get it off your chest, but I don't know. It's just how I was feeling, man.
Man, I really want to hear how other people feel about that in the comments. That whole section about how you think we should move in that circumstance. You know what I'm saying? I just want to know if we have any transgender listeners or followers. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Tell us how you expect to be treated. I mean, I think it's hard for me to say to treat y'all differently when that's not what you said you wanted. You know what I'm saying? So we trying to be respectful. Unfortunately, you might have to get a respectful ass whooping if you violate. I mean, it is what it is. Also, if that's what you like, that's what you like. I don't care. I'm not going to sleep with y'all. I tell my boys this the whole time. We got a friend in the group. He always asking me, yo, what you think about her? It don't matter what I think, long as you like her. I'm not sleeping with her. I don't care if she's ugly or not. I could care less. That's your girl. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you ask me, you keep on asking me, I'm gonna tell you. She might look like E.J. Johnson, and I'm gonna let you know she look like E.J. Johnson. That's on you. Don't ask me shit. You know what I'm saying? Date who you like.
You silly, man.
Hey, that happened. You know what I'm saying? He asked me, I had to tell him. I'm like, look, bro, that ain't my type. She look like E.J. Johnson. There you go. There you go. But hey, it is what it is. It's all right, Book. You gonna be all right. Hey, but anyway, thank y'all for that topic. That was good, man. I think we shouldn't get no complaints for that, man. We just was
we was respectful.
We was just saying how we felt and
was classy with it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what it is.
Classy, respectful. Absolutely. I think we
Lamont,
did it justice.
Yes, sir.
What you got, bruh?
I guess I'll just go with the first one I was telling you. It needs to be, I guess, a level of just respect, man, for just our veterans and the people that have, especially veterans of color, man. All veterans, but especially veterans of color. I had a conversation with this lady, and she was telling me basically how her being a woman, her being a Black woman, and her being a veteran is like 3 strikes against her, in society and just dealing with day-to-day stuff. And it made me really just think like, how many people, veterans and soldiers like go to war, like, and even kind of piggybacking or kind of backtracking a little bit, like having conversations with Roosevelt about Vietnam and stuff.
Let the people know who Roosevelt is, man.
Yeah, my stepdad.
Roosevelt.
Yeah, shout out to Roosevelt, man. But just he was telling me just about some of the stories in Vietnam and just how he was going, to a place to kill people that didn't look like him and never did nothing against him. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like how Muhammad Ali said, like,
I ain't fighting
like they didn't do nothing to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why am I fighting these people? And it just really just had me just thinking in that mood, in that mindset of like damn, like, how many people continue to fight for something that won't even, do right by us, you know? And it's crazy, man. It's crazy. You know, just to think how many veterans and soldiers do it day in and day out. Women of color, women that's veterans, you know, so shout out to them, man. It's just, you know, I don't know, unfortunate, man. But, you know, I guess a question would be just, you know, like if you had a son or a daughter, um, you know, and they was of age to join the military, like, would you tell them to join or would you tell them to go a different route? Knowing what you know, me and Franz obviously know book two, like we all come from military, you know, so we know, you know, like what would that answer be?
You want to go, book? You can go.
Yeah, because uh, my mom, you know, retired Army, right? She always told me, you guys were in this service. So she always told me, like, yeah, the Army's not the place. Um, there's no knock against them, but she was like, yeah, if you ever join, go to the Air Force. Um, she's like, it's just a lot less strict, more lenient, you know what I'm saying? Like it just be better. I don't know if that's true. Like I said, you guys have the testimonies for that. I'm not certain, but um, I think it's I'm not gonna lie. Some people are compelled, you know, uh, like that is their actual calling. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? Like their patriotic duties go far and beyond just wearing, you know, the uniform. It really means something for them, and I think a lot of it is familiar, you know, familial history. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, my grandfather, my great grandfather was a general. He served this person who's prominent in the archives of history, and you know that's how their family is bred. Usually, like when you have a family of cops, I don't know how true that is, but Blue Bloods is like that TV show. It's
Yeah.
literally a family of cops.
Yeah.
Everybody joins the police service. So, you know, it could be one of those type things. You know what I'm saying? And then at times when something tragic happens, you know, it really brings it out of you. I know like when 9/11 happened, a lot of people joined. You think about it, Pat Tillman, like rest in peace to him, but he
Yeah.
joined, like he left the NFL and he felt, you know what, no, this is bigger than playing on Sundays. He was like, we're being attacked. So he left and, you know, enlisted. So, I mean, I think sometimes it's just a calling, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A deeper calling. I don't, you know, but for the major, for the other percentile, I won't say majority or whatever, the other percentile that does enlist, I think sometimes it's for them to get acclimated into the world. Like you're not too certain what it is that you want to do.
Hmm.
So instead of being out here clueless and, you know, struggling, you look to be able to provide for yourself. You know what I mean? Because you are of that age. So why not capitalize on the benefits that being enlisted actually has? You know, going to school, having that paid for, you know, insurance, things of that nature. You know what I mean? Housing, you know, I was gonna say on base posts. I was gonna say on posts. So on on base on posts, you know, like the living quarters are arranged for you. It's free. You see what I'm saying? So some people just look for that 3 hots and a cot type vibe. You know what I'm saying? So it's to each his own. It just depends on what it is that you look to gain. Because I don't think that people just join to have somebody yelling at them if that's what's happened. I see this in the movies. I don't know. Like you just go to be crawling in the mud, get yelled at, you know, you go on the war, getting shot at, people getting killed. I don't think nobody really enlists with the hopes of that actually happening during their run, but it is a high possibility, especially depending on who's in office at that time. So, like you said, I don't diminish anybody's, you know, even the people that I meet out here, you know, bunch of young kids, man,
Yeah,
bunch of
man.
young kids. And I'm quite certain they didn't expect to be over here in the Middle East for no reason at all. But it's just the times that we live in, and you know, whether they're 19, 18, a specialist, a private, no rank, all the way up to a general, a colonel, whoever. You see what I'm saying? Like, I respect everybody that, you know, wears that nameplate across their chest, and you know, the organization of the military that they represent. So they get my utmost respect for whatever it is that they choose to do, whether you're active duty, reserves, guard, or did I say active duty? Yeah, retired. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. I respect everybody who's been able to do it. So I think it is tough though, at times. And you know, the customers that I get that just sit down and they get to talking or whatever the case is, a lot of them think that I got over here because I was in the military. I told them no, never did a day in my life. You know what I'm saying? And it's not to say that I would not have done it, like I'm above it. It's just that I've been fortunate enough, you know what I'm saying, with jobs that I found and secured and things like that, that my skill set met, you know, openings and positions that they already had. But it is tough, man. It's tough.
Yeah.
I lost track of the whole damn topic, but I know
I knew you know what he was talking about no more.
Nah, you good.
Something switched me, and I'm like, God damn it, let me try to get it back. So I'm thinking the whole time, I'm like, is that what
he said? Would you let your kids go to the military?
There you go. Thank you. Thank you.
Great, man.
Reel me in. Okay.
Yeah, I heard you the whole time, man. I was like, I wonder how he gonna get back to this. I was like, I'm just sitting up and listening.
I was about to close out right there. I was about to be like, yeah, so that's it, and never answer the question.
Nah, it's all good. You answered it indirectly, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I would say, well, I think I started off with it with the joining part, my mom saying, and then you guys took me on a whole tip. But it just goes back to that. It just depends on what your child has going on for themselves. If, you know, academically they're not the greatest or the strongest, then, you know, college might, as far as a scholarship, unless it's sports or something like that, like, it's going to be far-fetched. You know what I mean? For them to be able to get into, you know, a prominent school, or maybe even for you to financially support that. So that's why the military always comes into place. And that's why I said that 4 year, you know, the 4-year enlistment, you know what I'm saying? That helps everybody. It helps your child get an education, and it helps them pick up an MOS. It helps so many things, you know what I'm saying? It, as strict and as hard as it is, it instills discipline. Yeah. You know what I mean? So depending on the type of child that you got, that might be highly encouraged. You see what I'm saying? So, like I said, it just depends on, you know, only you can tell how your child is going to be. You know what I mean? And what their character flaws may or may not be. So where you might be like, hey, you know, hey, baby, this is what I did. Or, hey, son, you know, I see this as that, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, even for you guys' experience, you know what I'm saying? Since you guys were enlisted and enrolled into the Air Force or whatever the case may be, you'll have that personal, you know, revelation to deliver to them at that time. You know what I mean? So your words will actually go a lot further than mine would, knowing that I've never been in. So who am I to be like, hey, take your ass to the service? You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all's history would be, you know, more impactful.
Nah, me personally.
Yeah, go ahead, Bob. Tell them the real.
Me personally, nah. I never I would never want my daughter to join the military. The main reason why is because you join the military. I mean, you know what you're there for. You're there to fight. I mean, you can say what you want, but you're there to fight. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want them to be in that line of travel. I mean, that line of work. You know what I'm saying? Even though they're gonna have a regular job and all that, when it's time, if war pop off, you're gonna have to pick up that rifle and you're gonna have to go down range.
Yep.
That's everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't want them to ever do that. Air Force, Marines, Army, it doesn't matter. But now if I knew that, hey, they ain't got their stuff together, like how you were saying. They look like she ain't got it together. She needs some time to think about it. I would definitely be like, yo, if you're going to do something, go to that Air Force. You know what I'm saying? There's different things you could do in the Air Force that prepares you for real life. Because to be totally honest, Air Force, from what I knew from people that went to college, that was my Air Force career. You know what I'm saying? I had college there. Then all of a sudden you move up. It's like you get your college in, then you go to the real world. You know what I'm saying? You got your real job. You come in, you clock in, you go to your work. You work out in the morning. It's not like PT. We have different PT. We go play basketball or something. As long as you worked out in the morning, you straight. Then you go do your thing, and then we good. Air Force is more like real life. You know what I'm saying? Than like maybe the Army. I see them, they be having drills and all this extra shit. We didn't do too much of that. You know what I'm saying? We did our job, we went home, and then we came, go to sleep, do whatever we're gonna do, come back again. Just like real life. I think it prepares you more for the real life if you do the Air Force. So if anything, I would tell her, yo, I don't want you to join nothing, but if you're gonna join something, maybe the Air Force, you get in a little bit of that. But nah, I wouldn't push them towards the military. Probably push them more towards college. You know what I'm saying? That's my personal opinion.
That's good, man. And just to add, I really appreciate y'all, input on that, man. I mean, I know for me, like I said, today it was just, just in that mindset, man. And, just all of us thinking about our families and, our futures. It's like, man, like, you want better for your kids, but sometimes, you try to not election, but give them the option, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is an option, you choose, and I'll try to support you in whatever you choose. But I know I was having a conversation with Marcus, and me and him when we was in, I think, Germany, and he was like, Greg, he said, it's crazy you're in the Air Force, man. He said, remember, Dad used to say, like, join the Air Force. He said, but he said you had a picture of, like an aircraft, and hanging on my wall. He had a picture Marcus had a picture of a Lamborghini. He was like, man, Greg, you always love planes and stuff. He was like, so it's kind of crazy that you got in the Air Force and you was inspecting aircraft. And I said, wow, you know what I'm saying? I said, I didn't even remember that, to be honest with you. And he was like, yeah. He said, maybe, God or a higher power had a sense of humor. And I was like, I guess so, man. I said, I really didn't think about it like that. But, just trying to, once again, just go full circle, man. It's crazy. So, but yeah, I appreciate y'all's input on that. So.
Okay. Well, I think we good enough. I think we fulfilled the quota today.
Yeah, it's about 9/11.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's 9/11 right now.
Yeah, I can get the chopping this thing up. You heard me? Yo, we gonna put this sign seal delivered. I'm yours. You know what I'm saying? We done.
Hour 49 minutes for the shits gets real. I'm talking about.
I got to get that, man. They got a smooth. I'll probably put it in the group me. They got a smooth Pat Tillman jersey, man.
That's
dope, man. Yeah. So.
Well, salute for real.
Yeah, man. Salute to him, man. He's an OG, man. You know what I'm saying? Arizona State did him right. They got a statue of him. So salute to him. Salute to Nate Boyer too, the one that talked to Kaepernick. Obviously, you know what I'm saying, about kneeling, and not just sitting, man. So salute to him too, man. Obviously Kaepernick and everybody else is standing up for good, man. Like I said, we'll see what's going on with everything else.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, salute to them, man.
Gotcha. Greg, you got anything before we get out of here? Just that? Or you got anything else you want to say before we leave?
Yeah, man. Just a plug real quick, man, to Patricia. She starting to sell some I think it's makeup unique or something like that, man. So I know.
Well, this is a great plug, boy.
like that. I don't know the name of it, but yeah.
Patricia. What's your website? What's the unique thing? Hold on, y'all.
All right.
You're gonna have to edit this, Ron.
Nah, I'm not editing nothing. They gonna see all this.
I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to plug you on the podcast.
Hey, well,
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Why you getting that, man? Let me touch on Power since I couldn't touch that last week for y'all.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
I watched that. And I watched it first, and then I listened to y'all. You know what I'm saying? You talking about the acting or whatnot.
Yeah.
I see what you was talking about, but we are like they were saying, man. Tommy irrational like that, man. You don't know about him, so he could be saying one thing, and when you in the heat in the moment, you leave out pivotal shit.
Yeah.
So he just popped off. I don't think he had to shoot the dude either, but it is what it is. But it's Tommy though. You know what I'm talking about? He don't take that disrespect shit lightly. And I saw Lala. Now, if you want to talk about some acting, Lala is terrible on the fucking show. She is terrible. She got mad that he was happy that she got a purse, and then was mad that it came from Tasha, but then still gave the nigga some anyway. So I'm just like, bitch, is you mad or is you not? Is you mad or not? Like, what the hell going on around here? Everybody got bipolar disorder on this damn show now. Y'all really turning into Empire because everybody on Empire got issues. So I'm like,
did you watch this? Did you watch the last episode?
I did. I caught that. That.
Wait, good thing about that, I didn't watch it. So this week you could tell us how you feel about this one.
Oh, word. Okay, so real quick, while Greg's trying to get the insight of the website, don't forget it, Greg. Don't forget it.
No, she's sending it to my phone. So.
Oh, okay, bet. So, well, this week, there's a lot of shady ass niggas, bro. I personally, Ghost should kill everybody. Tasha, Tariq, all them niggas. Everybody need to die except for his, the baby girl. She got, I'm sorry I sidetracked, but I get fascinated by like when little kids are on the show from season 1 and then they just sprout out of nowhere. That girl tall as shit, bro. But anyway, back to it. That boy Jamie can't trust nobody on that has his blood. Like nobody. Like it's crazy. It's like everybody is conspiring against him. Lala's ass is still retarded. Like, and Chris, it's not her ass like that. She had a waist trainer on. If you could actually see it, she had something around the waist. I'm not saying that the cakes ain't ridiculous, but it's emphasized because of the waist trainer holding everything in. All right, so we ain't gonna do that.
She said it was the angle. You know what I'm saying? She said it was the angle.
It was the angle?
Yeah, that's what she said.
And a waist trainer. She left that out. Okay?
There you go.
Just like Malik Yoba left out intimate details about his personal sexuality. Okay? You can read into it how you want. Okay? I saw a black waist trainer on her. Okay? I'm not knocking her. You know what I'm talking about? The women who do that, kudos. You know what I'm talking about? But you can't fool me. All right? So, but back to Jamie, man. He can't trust nobody. I think that a lot of people in their feelings, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's too many emotions going on right now. You know what I'm saying? And for all of it to be about Angela, I didn't fucking like you. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I didn't like you. I'm glad your ass is dead. Like you were saying, Franz, I really thought she was gonna make a recovery. Like, I was just waiting on her to be like, oh, she's alive. You know what I'm talking about? I'm glad her ass is dead. I'm tired of the fucking flashbacks with you in it because that just means and feels to me like you still part of the show. But they finally bury her. I hope that she stay buried. You know what I'm talking about? Her sister, yeah, I like the fact that she's got more of a role, but she ain't nothing but a little bitch. Also, she need to die. Like, I think all the Valdezes need to fucking die. Okay? I don't know. Maybe the sister's son, which is Angela's nephew, he'll turn out to be cool. But right now, Papa, you need to die. Like, you was just sitting there at the funeral just crying. I understand. You're mourning. But if you get a more impactful and prominent role, you need to die. Everybody got to go. All the Valdezes got to go. Lorenz Tate, I think this is going to be his season. How he acting, I think it's going to be his season. And then towards the end, the Jimenez trial and all of this is coming into light.
Yeah, that's good.
Dre. And I think he's about to shake. I think Dre finally about to shake shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I actually like Dre. I didn't mind like when he wanted to be that top dog or anything like that. Like, I admire the ambition. I think he went about it the wrong way, but I admire the ambition. You know what I'm saying? And I think this nigga about to. I'm looking forward to the next episode. It has some dry spots, France. I ain't gonna lie to you. It has some dry spots. Tariq out here recruiting other people. I'm like, you a fuck nigga already. How you gonna recruit niggas to fuck with you? Oh fuck nigga, you a bitch. You a bitch. You know what I'm talking about? Well, you let Uncle Tommy fighting. You a bitch, nigga. Off principle. You shouldn't have walked in there and then pick. You know what, man? Tariq, bring Raina back.
Yeah.
Okay? Put Tariq in the casket. I don't like that nigga, man. He getting on my fucking nerves. Anyway, so Tariq, same shit. Bitch made tendencies. Everybody turning on Ghost, whether you like it or not. Tasha too fucking emotional. Worried about damn Terry Silver that nobody fucking care about. Only you. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I ain't like this old suave talk nigga anyway. You know what I'm talking about? Like, fuck out of here, man. I hope Ghost choked your ass out. It looked like a sleeper hold.
Yeah.
To me, it looked like a sleeper hold. It didn't look like he was putting the nigga night. You know what I'm saying? So, let me see. It's all around though. It's bouncing around just like the damn show was. Okay, don't worry about it. But like I said, the impactful stuff, it's not necessarily an episode that's gonna tell you a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's just more conspiracy to it. Yeah. And I said you just kind of foreshadowing, you kind of see people's characters developing, which is what I'm, interested in. Like, I don't want it to just be, I want Ghost and Tommy to still be the main heavy hitters, but I need to see how other people develop. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Lorenz Tate, his character is looking like it's about to develop a little bit nicely. And Dre coming back into the picture, you know what I'm saying? It's going to create a new dynamic. So,
okay. So 1 through 5, what you going to give this episode? Rated 1 through 5.
They get a 3 because the fucking intro. So
I'm protesting.
It don't matter. Like, you already lose points. You know what I'm talking about? You already lose points because the intros suck.
I'm protesting until you put it back. Then I'll catch up. Whenever you put it back, I'll go catch up.
That thing is terrible, bro. I thought on social media he said he was actually going to.
Wait.
All right, I had enough of it, y'all. Like.
What you got, Greg? 1 through 5, man, on the episode.
Yeah, I'm probably with Book, man. Probably a 3.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Go on, shout out Patricia, man. What's her thing?
Oh yeah. What's the site?
Yeah, her site is www.unique, YOUNIQUE products.com/Patricia Marie/party. So she's selling makeup. You know what I'm saying?
Put that in the group me. I'll make sure I put that on the screen.
I'm gonna put it in the group me. She sent me the link. So.
And what's she selling?
Just makeups and different lashes and stuff, man. And just to, I mean, a lot of our women, you know what I'm saying, that's ethnic, you know what I'm saying, they don't really need a whole lot. They beautiful anyway. You know what I'm saying? But you can always look a little bit better. So, she just selling that, trying to do her hustlers thing, like that movie. Minus the pole, you know what I'm saying?
I got you.
There ain't no knock on that. As long as the revenue come in, that's all we worried about.
I feel you.
So,
yeah.
But what you got before we get up out of here, man?
Movies of the week that I'm about to watch, man. Well, I'm definitely about to watch one. It's called Night Hunter. That's the movie with Superman. Mm-hmm. Henry Cavill, whatever. I don't know.
Isn't he playing The Witcher or something like that? That game that came out? Isn't he that?
Oh shoot, I don't know. I don't know about the game. I just know about the movie. So, Night Hunter. Y'all can check it out on YouTube, the trailer, but it looked dope. It looked dope.
Netflix, or is it coming in the theaters?
I think it's already out. I ain't gonna tell on myself. You know what I'm talking about? Just Night Hunter. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay. Yeah, I'm
Look at the trailer.
Yeah, I'm gonna recommend a movie that I saw that I didn't think it was gonna be that good, but it turned out being good. Long Shot with Seth Rogen in it. That movie is
Okay.
actually really good. Y'all go check it out if y'all got time, man.
Seth Rogen and the monster, Charlize Theron.
Yep.
Yeah.
Since we on shows, I'm gonna recommend a show on Netflix. I don't know if y'all on it. The Wu Assassins. I don't know if y'all seen it.
Nah, Greg. Nah, I watched the whole thing. Nah, Greg.
Oh man, I like that, man.
I watched the whole thing. It get kind of corny, man. The acting is terrible. The fighting is cool.
Yeah, the fighting, man. I ain't worried about the acting.
Acting is horrible on there.
What's that?
Wu Assassins.
Wu Assassins.
The Wu Assassins?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
I liked it, man.
But anyway, make sure y'all follow us on all our platforms. Make sure y'all click and subscribe and hit that little bell so you can get all notifications every time we come out with a new podcast, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can follow us on everything. And until next week, everybody good?
We good.
Hey, 2K vibes, man. I'm ready. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes,
I'm ready. I'm ready. Free Fam 1. You want to get your head bust?
5, 5.
If you step into the program against us,
you might win. Until next time.
pray for me. Pray for book. Do everything